Hi, beautiful being. Today I want to talk about one of my most treasured parenting mantras. And while it works in all relationships, it is a pillar for me in parenting. And that is, they're not giving you a hard time, they're having a hard time. Remembering these words has been so helpful for me, especially when I'm feeling like it's a particularly hard moment or hard day, or on the rare occasion that a part of me can feel like Ilya's really giving me a hard time right now, or being challenging, or like trying to get my goat. It's so helpful to remember this because I think most of all because it's not the way I was brought up. This is not what I was taught. It was more along the lines of there is a certain type of behavior that children should have and be respectful and all these things. And if they're not, then like they're kind of being they're kind of giving me a hard time. They're kind of being a butt on some level. And the truth is they're not. They're doing the best they can with what they've got, with the resources they've got at that time, and with the level of development that they have achieved so far. Like literally part of that is how their body is developed, how their brain is developed at that time, and then with the tools that they've been taught. And this is a huge piece. Remembering that they're not giving us a hard time, they're having a hard time, helps me remember to show them how I want to show up when I'm having a hard time, because children don't become what we tell them to become. They become what they see. They become what they're around. And this is so fascinating to see. The other day I had this great experience where Ilya was having a hard time and we were having this like really beautiful conversation, and I saw him acting like I did, and I just had this moment of like, whoa, because he's 6, and so he has had plenty of big emotions, and throughout those big emotions, for the most part, I have held a steady feeling of like, I got you. It makes sense you're feeling a big emotion right now. Let's do you want me to hold you? Let's feel this. Like, you're safe here. And, what other things do we need? Maybe you feel your emotions, and then maybe we need to do some creative play afterwards, or maybe you need to cry for a while. Maybe you need to, maybe you're exhausted. Maybe you need food. Maybe you need, to talk about things. Who knows? But the point being that we've had this experience where he's feeling a big emotion, I hold the space, and then we move through it. And the other day, he was having a big emotion and he started talking like me. It was so fascinating. And I felt so proud of him for evolving. Not that it was better that he was speaking like in a calm voice, sharing about his big emotions than expressing the big emotions, but rather that he has the ability to continue to evolve. And it's my huge honor, and I also think it's like my choice. It's like something I'm choosing as a parent to be an example to him the best I can. So they're not giving us a hard time, they're having a hard time, and we are teaching them in those moments how to show up when there is a challenging moment, when there's a hard time, because it's so easy to feel a child's big emotion and to like take it on in some way, or to like push it back, or to feel impacted by that and to move from that space of impact. However, we have another option in those moments, which is to take a breath and to tell ourselves they're having a hard time, and what do I need when I'm having a hard time? What do I want in the moments I'm having a hard time? What do I want somebody to tell me? How do I want someone to show up with me? And I think we all want loving space held for us that has space for what we're feeling, that is not asking us to be different in that moment, that is available to help us move through it. Because if we can feel what we're feeling, we will move through it, and it will move through us. And that is not to say we can't offer a correction at some point. I think later on is more appropriate, after the big experience has come through. It does mean, however, that like the moment right now is all about the connection. It's all about loving this being in the hard moment that they're having and showing up like we would want someone to show up for us.